Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yes, Fatim is missing. We are now like in different cities, different provinces. So I know it's been long. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you everything I wish myself, I wish it to you and your family, and welcome back. So today videos, I didn't even plan to do it, but let's go. We're going to talk about like what you need to know before coming to China to do your bachelor or PhD or master, or even if you're in China here and you are done your bachelor and you want to do master. So I will give you tips, like things that I would like to know. I would like to know if I would like if somebody could have told me that before I start doing my master process. Please follow and subscribe, please share, like, and watch this video till the end because it will be very useful for you. First of all, I will talk about two things. First, I will talk about people that are back home and want to come to China and study, and in the second part I will talk about like people are already in China and you are like, imagine you're going to be graduate and you'll be graduate in June or this year, and you are looking for a school or you don't know what to do, you don't know like all of that. First of all, if you are at home, I mean like out of China, like outside China, and you want to come to China, right now borders are open and everything. If you already have your whatever, like your papers and everything, admission, everything, and you want to come, this is more easy. You can just look for the cheapest flight. Talk first with your school. Right now it is more easy because there is no more quarantine, no more COVID test, and what the COVID test is only when you are about to travel from your country, all the places you will stop, all that. But when you come, the school will take you, depend on like if you want to stay in the school or if you want to live outside campus. But if you're never, like, imagine you didn't even start the process, because most of the time people are like on that stage. You didn't start your processing yet, you don't even know which school to choose and all of that. First, don't start going online on Google and be typing schools, like schools. Imagine you want to do chemical engineering and you go to Google and start typing best school for chemical engineering in China and what. Google will like I tried this and I regret it, and like the most the best advice I can give you about that: look for someone that is already in China, a friend, family, like someone that you know, or someone that you know that know somebody that is in China. Do that. The person is already on the like in China, and the person know everything, schools, like condition and everything. And if you want to pass through an agent, make sure do your research well. Oh, me, if I have to go back, I will never pass through agent. Like what that agent did to me, huh? Abeg, see, look first for someone that is in China that can help you look for schools, and you ask the person first about the school. Like if you are someone that is in China and have a school, the person can, even if his school is good and he can recommend it to you, he can even do the processing himself. He just go to the school, carry all the papers and give it to you, send it to you to start your papers and everything. But if the person can look for another school in another province or city for you, the person will ask for the school, how dormitories are. See, dormitory like you don't want to come and enter inside prison, no. So dormitories, like the school, if like at least the teachers can speak good, like not good English, because Chinese English we are all trying. Like at least English you can understand, and they'll like everything, how they treat their students, If you can live outside, if you want to live outside school, look for a school that allows students to live outside. It's not all school. Few school in China can allow you to stay outside campus. But if you want to stay inside campus, ask the person to take pictures of their dormitories, of their dormitory for you, and you will see. And after that, this is the first step first. If the person look for the school and find the school, look for at least three school. Don't just take one school and you apply in and you are waiting for. Always have plan B. So look for at least three school. If you get an agent, make sure that agent is good. The person is good. So the person, like, you have three, like, three options, three schools, and the person will apply for you. If the person apply for you, like, you wait the first school, the first like the first school to accept or to bring out their admission, you take it. Because if you only apply in one school and that school take months before giving you, as I've seen many of my friends that only apply in one school and they have to go back home because the school took time before giving them their admission, and you understand. So when you have all these three, like, so look for somebody that is in China or a good agent. Second, apply for at least three schools, two to three schools. And and again, like, your major, make sure that the major you want to do, they study it well in China. If you are not coming to China to study, you're coming to do business, you can say, like, yeah, you just want, like, the student visa, just to do your but if you are really serious, you're somebody that you want to study, not only book you sabi, make sure you cannot come to China and I will give something, you say you want to be doctor. People that they study doctor here, if they give you their testimony, you will see. Say you want to do architecture or whatever. Like, there's some courses if you want to do in China, you better learn Chinese first and speak Chinese very well. So you can learn, they can teach you that you can do that course in Chinese. They can speak good Chinese, they speak Chinese, so it will be more easy for them to explain to you, and you mingle with Chinese students, and you learn a lot. But if you are only speaking English, there is some few Chinese teachers speak English, so if you want to come and be doing what Chinese won't even let you touch their dead body, even their tea, understand. So make sure, be sure of, like, of the thing you want to, or the major you want, before you come to China. Like, if you want to international trade or what, or that's the most common. Yeah, no problem. So after you got, like, after you choose the three school, and imagine that the admission is out, and you get to, like, a school, they will send you the admission, you will start your processing from there and everything. You will go to the embassy. That one, like, that part is for you there. You will try after you will come and everything. So when you come, like, imagine you get, okay, and right now imagine somebody that already have his admission, and, like, he have done his studies online, and now the borders are open. You want to come now in China. Look for the cheapest flight ticket. Like, let your school know that you are coming. Don't come with us Chinese, your school knowing that you are coming. Chinese, they're not if they don't know, you will come and they'll shine their eyes on you, like, they don't know you, you don't know them. But if the school know and they tell you, okay, come, when you come, now borders are open, there's no more quarantine and everything. Find someone that there is three places normally people come from: Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Beijing. If you are coming through Guangzhou, find someone that will come and meet you at the airport and help you, because this China, you cannot come yourself anyway. There's no way. Even the airport, you will be lost. Like, China airport is not like, our airport or what. If you to find your way out, you have to be asking. Yeah, and don't be scared to ask. If you are on the thing, ask, where is the road to here, where is the door, where's my gate to the flight. If you know, you will miss your flight because you want to say, you be dangote, every time you are traveling, why is your first time to even take plane. So be asking. Don't be shy to ask. If you are out, you ask someone to come and help you. So the person will wait for you at the airport. When you are out, the person have Didi, the person can take taxi for you. Because if you are black, like to take taxi, Chinese, you only speak English. Chinese only speak Chinese. The one that taxi didn't speak, they only speak Chinese. So you don't know how to do. And when you first come here in China, there is no Instagram, no what. To do all these things, you have to use VPN. And you coming from home, well, either like if you know about the VPN, you can download it before you come. But few people know about that. Even me, I didn't know that. I didn't even know about it before I land in China. So when you come, if you don't have the VPN, so you cannot even translate. You don't even know about WeChat. If you know about WeChat, and you can translate, but WeChat itself you cannot translate like this. Your phone, the number you have will not work. So you don't even have card SIM. You don't even know. At the airport, they will be selling you simple card SIM at $50, $20, something like this. So the person have to know which time the person that is coming to find you at the airport have to know which time your plane will come, and you'll be waiting for you there. Or if you go out, it can tell you to download WeChat. So at least when you come, you can look for someone that can do your hotspots, or you can look for a place that have Wi-Fi, so you can call the person and say you are here. Otherwise, there is places that they sell card SIM. You can take that card SIM, and the person at that time you already know the person number, so you can and call the person to come and yeah, I'm here and here. So the person can come, carry you with Didi or take taxi for you. The person already know the places, take you to the hotel, and most of the time your school is not even in those big places. Imagine you are in you came from Guangzhou and your school is in another city or in another province. The person have to help you carry your things, book for train for you, show you how trains work in China here. Train here is different from US or what. Even metro is different. So the person have to help you. If not, you will take train, you will miss your station. You will, and when you take your train again, when you reach your city, you have to find someone else that is going to will come and take you from that train station, because you don't know where your school is, and you cannot take Didi because Chinese will not see black that is standing. So take note and take all these things. I'm just saying, I didn't even plan to write and do step. I'm just anything that's coming to my mind, I'm saying it. So for someone that, imagine now, let's talk about someone that has been in China and you have done 4 years bachelor or 4 years master, or 2 years master or 3 years master, and you want to do PhD. Or let me talk about someone that is going to graduate bachelor in this June. So right now we are in January. Schools are already they open. I think some schools have already opened admission and everything. Instead of looking for agent and everything, that will, like, you can look for that, but I will advise you, since you have already been in China for 4 years, of course you have traveled, or you made friends, and you understand, and you know cities that you want to go. Now you are more familiar to China, like you know what you want, you know your plans and everything. Look for friends too that are in schools, and you ask them, hey, that school that you have and you do your master, is it good? Can somebody live outside if you want to live outside? Is the study good? Are they serious about to studies and what? Or depending if you really want to be serious, or you want to do your hustle. And you will ask, and you will look for at least three school, two to three schools, and you prepare your document. Every school have different requirement, but mostly it is the same thing: transcript, police report, picture, what recommendation letters, all of that. So you ask your school to give it to you, the school you are right now, to give it to you, your transcript, because you haven't graduated, so you cannot give them your diploma yet. But you have your transcript and your certificate, pre-certificate, something like this. You plan everything and you send to those different schools and apply for full scholarship, because masters in China is not small. Oh. See, if you have done your bachelor in the 4 years, you are seeing that China didn't give you what you want, or you are seeing that Don't stay to do master because your friends are staying or what. If you can jackpot, if you can go, if you can apply for US, UK, you have the thing, go. Don't stay in China and be like, and you are suffering, or you are like, it's hard for you. No, no, don't follow anybody. Everybody have his own road, his own ways on this life. So don't try to force somebody because your friends are staying in China, you too you want. If you're saying it is hard for you to, yeah, a master's in China, I'll see. People can lie to you. Master in China is not easy. It's not easy. If you are, and we all know that China, you cannot study. It's not like US that for those one that are at home and they want to come to China and think say China be like America or UK or what that you can study and be doing those job like normal like America. You'll be doing your waitress, your what? Okay. China student cannot work. They made one law like this that can work, but if you read everything, you know can know that at the end it's all. So know that in China as a student you cannot work. If you want to work, there's so many process about working visa that and it's very expensive. So sorry for all my so. If you are done with that, like if you are done your bachelor and you want to continue, you like you start and you check everything like what is good, what is not good, and you see that like sit and do your plan and see if it is good for you to stay. If it's not good for you to go, japa. But if you want to stay, in case there's somebody that want to stay, I'm talking about people that want to stay. When you have applied to all these schools, and at that time you are writing your thesis and everything, like I think like within you understand like April, 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 May, people like April, May, like yeah, May like this, April, May, schools are already sending your their thing, their admission. Some school we wait like June, but mostly because if you're doing your bachelor, that means that like 15 June, like latest 20 June, you have been graduated and the school will give you like 30 June to leave their school if you don't want to continue your master in the school where you are. But if you want to stay and continue the master where you are, it is easy. The school will renew your visa for you. And China visa is every year. But if you want to change school and the school know you want to change school, they'll give you your thing 30 June. If you are lucky, 31st July. But mostly it's 30 June. Some will not even reach 30 June. 20 June, if you have been graduated on the 10 June, the school will give you for 1 week like this to leave their school. So that's what I say, like you have to apply at least three schools. So the school that we send the admission first, you go with. If you're waiting for one school and the school is going to take time because some school will say them they are waiting for their graduate to leave so they can start gaining people and what at that time your visa is expiring, you don't know where to go and at the end you have to go back home and that's not an option for you because you want to stay in China. After you are done that, the school like one school replied you have done your graduation and everything, you go to the school and to that new school, if you can travel and go to that new school, do all the processing, like show them if you have gained the full scholarship, mostly it is full scholarship. Now depend on if you want full scholarship and free accommodation or you want to stay outside. Sometimes too you can get partial scholarship. That's half of the tuition fee. And mostly in China here, school fees in China for masters is like 25,000, 26,000, something like this. So if you have the full scholarship, you're not paying for a school fee or anything. If you want to stay outside, you only look for houses. And I'm talking about people that are going to stay outside because if you're staying inside school, it is easy. You just enter and you enter inside their dormitory. For that, be careful of where dormitory you're entering. Oh. Dormitories in China is not. Be careful. Be careful. Check first their dormitories. If the dormitory is not good for you, you can book outside and stay outside. Me, I'm staying outside school for now. Like right now, my bachelor, I was staying inside school. I stayed inside school for 4 years. Corona finals is there, lockdown and everything. So if you're staying, if you know your plans, people that know what I'm talking about, I don't need to pronounce it. But if you know your masters is to do what you want to do, and staying outside school is easier for you to do what you want to do, So do it. People that we understand, we understand. Okay, imagine that you want to stay outside school. You have to come first. Like if you have a friend, imagine that you have a friend inside that city, and the friend can accommodate you during that time that you are looking for houses. uh that one, like, that's the best thing, sir, because it is hard to just come in the city and you find a house in just like that. It's rare, and that one you're even more than lucky if you get that. Me my own, like, yeah, I got one friend that really helped me. I stayed at his place and I was looking for a house. I thought I would just come in 2 days, 3 days, I will find a house and I will be okay. That thing took me up to like 3 weeks, 2 weeks like this for me to get a house. It was very hard. So when you come, do your research very well. Look for, don't be lazy while you're looking for house, and don't wait for people to look for house for you. Everybody have his own shit in China. Everybody have his own problem. You cannot expect people to do what you know you can do the best. You know what you want. You know which type of house you want. You have your own taste. Do it, like, get up. Don't be lazy. No, I will do it today. I will do it tomorrow. I will go every day, every day. If you have bike, if the friend have bike and the person will help you, like, you guys will be going around looking for houses in China. If you want to live inside all this big community that we've, like, yeah, there you can go, but mostly that those places, they don't take black, or if they take black, it is the places that are very expensive. So be sure, if you want to stay outside school, be sure of your pocket, be sure of what you have, because it's not easy to stay outside school, and depend on the city you are in. Some cities are expensive, some cities are cheap. Some cities, like, you will see apartment like only one room and what they will tell you 2,000 or 1,005, or, you understand, like, depend on the city you are in. So do all this calculation about the rent in China. Like, if you want Chinese, they will tell you to pay for 1 year, 1 year, or the least they will ask you for 6 months. It's like you have done your bachelor, you have been graduated, you have to start doing mini spending. Like, you will pay for house for 1 year, like that means there's like more than 10,000 RMB you have to remove from your pocket once, like this. Maybe 15,000 or 20,000, like, you have to remove once and pay for the house. So when you are looking for that house, you have to, like, if you some Chinese too, like, you will see their numbers on top of their, like, the houses, like the gate. They'll put the number and they'll put one room. They'll write it in Chinese, but if you have been in China for 4 years, you will know all these characters. It's very simple and clear. You'll be calling them one by one. They'll be coming. They'll be help you. And you enter. You will check. You'll be bargaining and everything. And when you find your apartment, they'll ask you to pay, and you have to pay. When you pay, take the thing. The next day they will tell you to go to the police. Go to the police, do your registration. They will give you that permit, resident permit. You have your resident permit. You have your contract. The landlord will do contract for you. Save those things very well. So you have it. You have your key. You check, and when you're checking for houses, look for the landlord. Like, look for landlord faces. Look around, like, the community you are living in, because it's a landlord. They will stress you. Small music, they will come and knock at your door. Your house rent is in 1 month, like, is due in 1 week or 2 weeks. They will start messaging you. Some landlord, they will be living downstairs. So any friend that will come, they will be checking who is that one. And as black people that have been China for 4 years, they know, like, black, they're suspicious of us. Like, any small thing, they'll be asking question and everything. So since you know about that, you will check the environment, and you will check if the landlord is living in the same building as you. Most black doesn't want the landlord to live in the same building like them, because, yeah, it is more freedom and more easy. You will not hear from them until it is time to pay your house rent. But if they are living with you the same building every time, so when you get the house you want and everything, you pay, you have your keys, and depend on the houses at the house you bought. Some house don't have equipment. The one I'm in right now, like, when I bought it, There was no equipment, no TV, not fridge, no, like even the sofa, no sofa. So you have to buy all these things. That that one too, you have to pay. You have to remove money and go to those markets, buy for TVs, buy for this to put your house in place, all this type of things. That one too is money. So when you bought, but that one is when you are when you have the key of your house. And if before that you didn't take your things from your old school, you can go back to your old school and tell the school that you are leaving. And if you are leaving now, they'll give you a certificate, or maybe they already give it to you. Now they know that you are leaving. You will take your things. And the thing I will advise you, don't, because they mistake at it, because I didn't know about it. Oh, like I package my things and I send it through Kwaiji. No, 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 no. If you are if you are leaving your old school or your old city to a new city, book I forget, Olala. They call it Olala. Ask someone, or you can leave a comment if you don't know what is it. I can leave in my weekend and you will. It's they call it Olala. It's all this truck. You pay depend on the distance, but at least everything you had in your old school, fridge, TV, sofa, anything, all your clothes and yourself again, you'll be inside the car. That thing will carry all your property, you inside, and and you guys will, it will drive you to your other city. Even if you are living in another province, it can still take you. So that one, even if you are spending 2,000 or 1,005, if you check everything, it is better than sending your things to Kwaji, because Kwaji can only send clothes. All this electronic thing, they will tell you no, 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 no. Or if they want to send it, it will be expensive. TV that you bought for 400, they'll tell you shipping is 300. What is the necessity? At the end, you sell it to your old city, and you come to that new city again, and you have to buy a new TV. You understand? So don't sell the things you have in your whole school or where you are. Let it Leave it there. Take the car and package all your things inside and go. Like this, when you come to that new house that you rented, or that new school you are in, you don't need to buy TV, you don't need to buy fridge, you don't need to buy stove, you don't need to buy a kitchen thing, you don't need to buy, everything is already there. You understand? So that's the easiest. And like, I didn't know that time, I didn't know about it. So me, I send my things to Kwaidi. Many things I have to sell it. I let my fridge in my old school, many things in that old school. And after, when I hear about that Olala and all the things, I was like, whoa, what if, like, I came here, I have to buy new things again, or like I wasted money. You understand? So those are the things. When you come to that new place, you arrange your place, you have your new school. Make sure to do your visa as soon as possible. Don't even let Do your visa at least 1 week before. You're in the immigration 1 week before your passport is there. Don't wait for the last minute. Do your thing. They'll give you 3 weeks. By normally, 3 weeks, you come and collect your passport. You have a new school. You have a house, or you have a dormitory that is good for you, convenient for you. If there is stipend, good too. And everything is set for you. And now, like, during that time now, when you have all this, because I'm talking about that thing, like, imagine we are in June, July, you have your new visa of 1 year, you have your new school. Now you can do whatever you want. But if you get school that will tell you to, like, then they cannot receive students in June, like students will start coming in July and in September. That means that, like, your passport and some school, they'll give you that T visa. People that have been in China for 4 years, they know what is T visa. They'll give you that T visa because they know that it is only in September they can receive people and do that 1 year visa. But some school will not do that T visa. They will tell you to find your way out. Find your way out, as we are only open on September. So do your visa, you're going to finish on June, and that new school will only do you your new visa on September. So that means that July and August, you have 2 months. 2 months that you couldn't, like, you have to find visa for those 2 months. For that, you have to know before. Don't wait, like don't wait, like in the admission. When they send that admission, ask the school, or even in the admission, you can even read it. Ask the school, can you guys take me on June? Don't suppose that, yeah, admission is out, the school will send my visa in June for me when I go there, everything. No, no. Ask the school, know about it before you don't, something that is killing people, like, yeah, it's like over sabi, you understand? Like the thing say, like, because that thing have to be like this, it should, like, it is normal, it is a common sense. No, no, Chinese don't think the way we think. Sometimes you'll be like, say, like, you'll be like, hey, this thing should be normal, like, it is logic. Why are they asking like this? Chinese, they'll be like, as we only open on September, and they don't care how you will. They'll be like, find your own way to this September, and you have to get visa for 2 months. While T visa is only 1 month. You have two options. You can talk to your school like like you have been graduated. Tell them, like, tell them the thing that, I found a new school, but they'll only take me on September. Please, can you help me? And they told me that they cannot give me T visa too. Can you extend my visa for me? If they can help you extend your visa for 1 month, TV, like, mostly they will tell you only 1 month. That's cool. So they will extend your visa for July. That's if your visa is going to expire on June. They'll say they will help you extend it for July. Now, you have visa for July, but August, what are you going to do? And here in China, like, if you do one day without, like, every day without visa is like 500 RMB. 500 RMB, that's like 50,000 franc CFA, 50,000 naira, 50,000. Like, you convert it in your own currency where you are. So 500 RMB. So you have to get your visa for that 1 month. You have option. You can go to Guangzhou, extend your visa for 1 month. Yeah, I think that's the only way, because I don't know which other way. If your old school doesn't want to give you visa for August, and your new school too doesn't want to give you a visa for August, you have to go to Guangzhou, talk to your embassy or people that are living, people your countrymen that are in Guangzhou, ask, tell them that you need T visa. They will help you out there. You'll stay there for like that. All these things are part of like studying in China and everything. That is so, but I think those are the most important thing. If you get your new school and you are in, you'll find your way out. You will make new friends. You will find your way to hustle and all this type of thing. Like, people that have been here, they know the way. You know your savings, you know what you want, and you go for it. Right now, now that the borders are open, we really hope that China will go back to, like, it's not going to be overnight, but we hope that China that we knew before Corona, we came back, and we come back and we enjoy it. Because living in China is not just by month. It's not easy. It's not easy. People are running. People are staying here, even if they want to run. Like, we are all fighting. So if you want to go back after your bachelor, after your master, don't wait. If you like, do what you want, do what you feel like it is right for you to do. Don't look at somebody, or don't do things because somebody is pressuring you. I want to come to China because my family want to come to China. I will come and I will be everything in cheap. I will come and I will make my money. I will come. When you come and the reality can you they'll be like, hey, who sent me? Like, who, what the heck? Because do your research before like, of this country before you come. And like, if you are outside China and you want my school, I think my school is pretty not bad. But if you want to come and you're looking for a school, and you can leave your conversation, like, if I can help out, I will help you. Or if you're in China and you're looking for master school, if I can help you, I'll help you. So all these things are a few things that, seriously, if I knew all of this before coming to China and before processing my master in China, ah there's many things that I wouldn't suffer to get, or I wouldn't spend so much money on it. I hope this video was useful to you guys. And please, if you have any idea, like any topic you want me to talk about here, let me know in the comment section. So next time I will talk about it. And so please subscribe, like, share. Bye bye.